Hey, it's Ace. In 5.5, I think, Chapter 5, Video 5 of Tripura Farm and Project Zomboid. So, in the last video, at the end of it, I had brought a freight container into the shop, and I'd stuck it up in the corner. I wasn't really happy with it. I thought, it'll grow on me. Yeah, it didn't grow on me. I said, that's it. It needs to come out. So I was thinking about what to do, and then what to do really struck me. And I said, you know what? Actually, no. Here's what we need to do. And so that's what we did. So we're going to go down and take a look at that. I'm going to show you what I did here. And this is I think this is the final version. You know, with me, you never can tell, really, for sure. But I do like it the way it is. I'll talk about why I lay it out the way I do. So here we are inside the shop, and you can see that I punched out this wall up here, put in some garage doors, got a 3 wide and a 2 wide, and threw a man door up between them, and took it out of this corner right here, basically brought it around and put it there. And I'm going to lose some garden space, but honestly, that's fine. The reason that I do it this way is because standing in this spot right here, you can see the freight container, you can see all of the crates, and you can see this bag if I drop one there. So in terms of fabricating things, in terms of making things, this is the spot to stand. You come stand right here, and you now have access to literally everything in all of these containers and this freight container. And so if you're doing creation of stuff, if you're coming in here to crafting and saying, well, hey, I want to break up stones, well, you have a crate here that has one of every tool in it. You've got some crates that'll have subdivisions of stuff, like right now one of them has glues and tape, duct tape and so on, so I call that box sticky stuff, of course. And as time goes on, we'll fill up more of these crates. But you can see right now, it's anything you want, well, you've got those things all within range, so it makes fabricating very easy. You can just come up and say, hey, I need to do this thing, and it's just simply going to work without you having to run around and pull stuff out of different containers. So this container contains stuff that has the material category, except for iron and steel and aluminum, with the exception being steel sheets, small and large steel sheets come in here. But otherwise, and iron pipe, because it's used so frequently in making like bull bars, roof racks, things like that. This crate right here, this container, is going to be largely iron things and brick, rock, aggregates, things of that nature, and also wood. And this crate is steel and aluminum. And then we come around the corner, and this container is automotive stuff right here. All automotive parts, batteries, brakes, suspension, and so on. And this one is currently a backup for this because this one's full. Containers get pretty full pretty quick when you're dealing with stuff that weighs 10, 20, 30 kilograms each. So this is an overflow. As this gets pared down a little bit and I actually start working on the cars and putting some stuff on them, this container will lose a little bit of its inventory, and I'll be able to bring that stuff over to here. I intend right now for this one to be the container that we use when we start doing, say, masonry. We'll move blocks, bricks, rocks, and whatnot over here, as well as forging, things of that nature. But you know what? I don't really know because I haven't done any of those things yet, so I don't really know if they're going to generate a lot or a little bit of extraneous stuff that goes with it. Anyhow, that's where those two containers are. We've got these here. I'm thinking that there's one more that I know where it is. And I actually have some interest in bringing it and putting a door right here and placing that container right here parallel to this one and having a door opening here. And this container would be the catch-all for all of your stuff that is not one of these clear categories. So, here's our workshop. It's a enclosed space now as far as the computer is concerned. So we are 0.8 degrees out here, really. I'm going to guess that needs to be moved. 41. 41 degrees inside. And you can see we go down to 18.4 as soon as we go outside. So the game considers this an indoor space. And so we get the temperature bonus from it, even with all these doors open and so on. I could have, and I didn't even think about this until later, but I could have just put a man door without a door actually in it right here and right here and right here for each of these containers. They really don't even need a garage door, but you know, it's in and it's no big deal. I did remember that KI5 made the doors on these removable, so I can come over here. I mean, they're basically just vehicles. So I can come over here and I can open up the mechanics for this, and the trunk lid, I can go ahead and just uninstall that. And there we go. Which looks cleaner than having this door, even though it doesn't actually affect you walking back and forth. It's still just a little kind of, I don't know. Anyways, I think this is better. Take the doors off, and there they are. And I think that you could probably just do it with a man door and leave the door off completely, and you'd still be able to access what's on the other side of it. I think. I haven't actually tested it out. I did bring the cars that I expect to be in use on a daily basis in here. The truck, I'm still looking for a replacement for the F-Series, because I don't care for the sheriff's truck having a divider between the front seats and the back seats. But the Humvee certainly is on its way towards being our daily driver, as well as the tow truck, of course. Will alternate between the white truck and the green truck. Right now, the green truck needs some loving, though. It needs some work on tires in the front and you know, hood, windshield, so on, repaired. So definitely the way I drive, running into stuff, they need to come in here regularly and get some body work, and especially tires. Make sure the tires are in great shape, because losing a tire at full speed would be unfortunate. These trucks, the Humvees, the Oshkosh, stuff from KI5, all have the possibility of having run flat tires. We could have run flats on the F-Series as well. I just haven't made them yet. I don't know if I can put run flats on here. I think KI5 in the library that he made produces, basically you can make any tire a version of it in a run flat, but I haven't tested that out, so certainly that's going to be one of the things we look at here pretty soon. Now that the shop is the way I want it to, it's laid out with a crafting area and these other these other containers and so on. Now it's time to actually look at our to-do list again and start walking down it. One of the very first things is fabric. We need rags for days. So I'm thinking that pretty soon we're going to go ahead and go down to the military checkpoint, and we're going to fight our way into that first area of it, coming up from the south. And then, with the Oshkosh planted there as our expedition anchor, just going to start walking up to the inside zone where so many Zeds are, and just pulling them down to that gate, that choke point, and beating on them there, and beating on more, and beating on more, and we'll go ahead and collect all the clothes from all of them, and beat on some more, and collect the clothes, and just keep doing that, and end up with a huge pile of bodies there that we take all the usable, rippable clothes off of, and will serve two purposes. One is to start getting that checkpoint cleared out so that we can actually get in there and get some gear from it. And two is to start getting all that clothing so we can get rags so that we can get our tailoring up to level 10, hopefully. I don't think I have the book for 4 and 5, so welding. So tailoring, I'm looking at welding. So tailoring is at 4 right now. We've got 5, 6, and we've already got that bonus in place. I don't know that I have tailoring 4 and tailoring 5. So tailoring level 6 might be as high as we get without it turning into a real grind. Let's take a look here. Tailoring 1 and 4. So we have 4, which means I've already taken 3 out and set it aside because obviously we've already read 3 because we've got that bonus going on. 5.6. Oh, you know what? It's upstairs next to the rocking chair, and I haven't finished reading it. That's why. So we got to finish reading that, but then we don't have 4. We do have 5. So, no, we have 4 right here. God, Ace, come on, man. Get your head in the game. All right, so we have 4. So we're going to get to tailoring 8, and then that's probably where I'm going to stop because after that it's just a grind if you don't have the books. Anyhow, it's time to stop chatting and just get to playing. It's 15:10 in the afternoon, and boy, where does the time go? Our calories are okay. Our hunger is getting low. It's going to be time to go up and eat something here pretty quick. Endurance fine. Health is good. Fatigue is good because we haven't really been doing that much and slept in this morning. So yeah, let's take a look at the tow truck down there. Let's see if we can get some work done on that. Eager to go to the military checkpoint and start trying to find some more military backpacks. I'd also love to find M16s, well, ammo for that, of course. Just there's tons of gear at the checkpoint that I want. Pull this into the working area. Bar 22%. What can we do about that? Oh, one nice thing, one thing that I'm fond of is when you back into the shop with a trailer. This is an important feature. You can back up to these boxes, so you can unload whatever it is you're hauling directly into crates, so you don't have to carry stuff back and forth. From the crates, you can unload it directly into the container, because standing in one spot, you can see all of it. And then over here, for these two, you can easily back a trailer up and come right up against these two. So again, you can put a trailer right here, and you can see this container and the trailer, or this container and the trailer, so you can move stuff back and forth between the three without having to carry anything. It makes moving goods around very fast. For now, I'm keeping metal sheets out here, so let's go out here and grab some of them there. One steel sheet, 100% repair. Can't beat that. Puppy dog needed a boost up. All right, front left window. For this, we get 79%. Or 100. Wow, I like 100. One steel sheet, I'll take it. How about that trash can? Start getting this auto shop tricked out the way we like. Trash can in here. So I'm going to redo sort of how these crates are. Seats are good. Gas tank. 83% condition. That's not terrible. I don't mind all these numbers. Performance suspension, performance brakes, and I think a performance muffler, so that's all good. So just windshield, that's it. 79% or 100%. One sheet, 100% repair. Can't beat it. Check the tire pressure. Let's go ahead and grab a tire pump out of the backup automotive. I think I've got one in here. Nope. All right. The automotive. I like to go 1, 3, 4, 2 around the car. And you can tell it to inflate the next one. We'll go to it. Some things abort the current operation and some things queue behind it. So this is one of the ones that queues. You can queue up the next one and then hit F4. Queue up the next one. Alright, 40, 40, 40, and 40. Tire condition's looking pretty good. I think I can... Let me grab that tire repair kit. So one of the things that KI5 made in his library was a tire repair kits. And so far it's been spotty which particular cars it works on. So just when you get one, crack it open. And then with it in your inventory, you're going to have three things: tire repair rubber solution, tire repair strips, and tire repair tools. These are constant, they stay with you. These two are consumable, they get used up. So anytime you find these two things out in the wild, grab them for sure. Anyways, let's go here now. And with that in the inventory, let's right click, and we're looking for... in the past, it's always been a separate repair option here for using the tire repair kit. And I don't see it here on this list, and I don't see it there. So I think it's just going to be for KI5 mod tires, which would be like the Oshkosh and the run flats and so on. And if I pulled these tires off and I converted them to run flats, or if I made run flats and put them on here, I think then they would work on them. But I'm not going to do that right now, because these tires look to be in decent enough shape anyways. I'm going to come over here to this container and put these three things back in. And the tire pump, I'll put it in this one, since this is the first one I looked in before, and we've got 6, so now they're in both. Now I'll always find it right away. Alright, I like this truck, it looks good. Everything's... tires are all pumped up. Condition, I wish 69 was a little higher, but that's fine. If I want to come here and repair with Fix-A-Flat, I'm going to get 45% of 31, so 16, 14. I'm going to get like 14, so it would put this right on a par, 81, 83, and so on. But, you know, why burn a Fix-A-Flat when I'm at 69%? I think there's nothing wrong with that. Front right window, that I'm not really too worried about. Front left window, front left door, obviously, those are the big ones. Yeah, when this truck is done, we're going to go ahead and pull it out. The other tow truck in here. Oh, let's check the engine real quick. 91%. And you know what? That's just such an easy repair. Let's go ahead and grab. I've got, I think, one. No, I've got several in here. Okay, so I'm going to grab half of those. 91%, that's 9%. I think we're getting 2 per on spare engine parts right now, so this should be 10. So this should completely fix us. And of course, there we go. I'm losing health right now, probably because of my hunger. Alright, so we just put 10 points worth into it, I believe, and got the 9 that we needed. We're at 100%. Nothing wrong with that. If you've watched me play at all, you know that these tow trucks are just my bread and butter. So keeping those engines pristine is definitely worth our time. Let's go upstairs and eat something real quick before we lose any more health with this. This being 5.5, I'm probably just going to work around the place. I'll do the chapter intro for 6, and then probably 6.1 will be the going up to the checkpoint and doing that. So that'll be the next sort of major chapter, I think, is venturing off the farm in large quantities and going out and doing stuff outside. Let me see, what do we have that we can eat here? Hunger. -1. There's like some sausage skin left and the little tied off end. Yeah, that's not much. Let's look in the freezer here. We've got fish fillet, hunger 15. Let's go ahead and grab that. And another 15. We'll grab that one. Come here. Normally I'm not much of a fan of eating the fish fillets directly. But our weight right now is 78, so I don't mind putting on a couple extra kilos. Fish cooks very fast, so don't use the speed up button like a 6. Don't use that, because look at how fast that's going, and that's just on a speed up of 4, F4. So there we go, turn that off, take them both. And eat all of that. It's going to be one of them, and my bet is that's going to be a chunk of hunger or of calories. Yeah, not bad. Do that again. Right now I should be cooking pork chops or pork loin, something like that. High in satiety, but low in actual calories. I don't mind putting on a couple pounds. I would like to hold right around 80, so kilos rather. Green pickup, green tow truck. Let's go grab that one. That one's going to need a little more love. The tires are beat up. I think the body is in similar condition. That won't take that much. But those tires are going to need some love. That might be where we dig into whether or not we can get run flats on the tow trucks. Bar 77%, pretty good shape. All the windshield damage I think is from me. Oh, probably I'm probably losing my forehead right there. $85% for one steel sheet. I'll take it. I ask how using a steel sheet on a windshield makes it look better, but there it is. window. 100%. Take these two front lights. Oh, I can't select multiples, right? Shift and pick the second one. %, 45. I don't mind throwing a large sheet at this. I think we've got something like 60 or so in stock. Getting pretty low on small sheets, but we get 4 smalls for every large. Four smalls, 3 smalls. I don't know, there's a loss in there. We combine 4 smalls, we get a large. We cut a large up, we get 3 smalls. So, yeah. Alright, front left tire. That's going to be the thing. So, let's pull those off. Performance tire, performance brake, performance suspension. You can tell I've been working on this thing. And a performance muffler. So let's take, we've got tire pump. Actually, we're not going to need tire pump. We will need a jack. And we'll need a tire iron. And now let's take that front left tire off. We grab those tire repair bits from here again. See if we can repair the tire in our inventory. Now, we can craft a cut-up tire from that tire. We can salvage it. So these are essentially small rims. Let's go over here to the small steel rim that we've got. See what can I craft from that. And the answer is I can make a small run flat tire, small new tire rubber. And I can get small new tire rubber by right clicking here. Normally in B41 there'd be a disassemble or something like that option. Alright, no luck. Let's see if I have some new tires in one of these 2 containers. I believe I do. Tire performance, heavy duty. look at what I don't have would be performance heavy duties. Oh, right here. Tire performance heavy duty. Cleverly disguised as heavy duty performance tires. There we go. Noticed at the very beginning of my stream I'm still a little foggy. It takes me a few minutes to get into the stream of things. %, 23, 16, 77, 87, 93%. Yeah, take that. 94, even better. Electrical levels to repair that. And we don't really need to. Oh, let's look at the engine. 100%. Oh, 100% condition on a 57 quality. And you still get this noise. I wonder if I can pay the developers extra money to get rid of that noise from the game altogether. Oops. Again, I did it. So anytime you change a tire, you have to inflate it. If it's inflated and you take it off and you put it back on another car, same wheel, same tire, same everything, it becomes uninflated during that move. So you have to, yeah, my bad. This is what it's like when you drive it till the wheels fall off. Drive it till the wheels fall off. Okay, so we're going to put that tire back on. Put this tire on, and then we're going to go get the tire pump. Inflate them both up. Don't forget to inflate your tires. And honestly, I should have been checking the inflation on all of them anyways, just because it's in the shop, you know. It's there, it's light, it's warm. I should be checking tire inflation while I'm at it. 040 bright red. This, so now what I'll do is I'll go and tell it to inflate the front right as well. So now it's queued. Now I can whack the speed up. And it's going to do both of them at super speed. Alright, performance tires. Everything inflated. The Humvee, I believe, has a TPMS, tire pressure monitoring system, on board, and one step further, it actually inflates your tires for you. So I think these are always going to be correctly inflated, but let's just double check them. Thirty-five, 35, 35, 35, 35, 35, 35, 35. Yes. Our tires look good. Mud flaps, definitely got to repair those. Yeah, totally. Right rear seat, I don't know. What's it repair with? A sheet. Rag, denim strips, 35%. Leather strips, we don't even know. Furred black leather. Getting a little bit chilly here, huh? Duct tape, 45%. 61% from using leather, which is tanned and furred or just furred. And we need glue. So you know what? Let's go look at the leather situation, because I know we've got black pig leather in here. Well, I don't know that we've tanned it. Well, I know that I've done pig leather, and I know that I've done all the steps to it that I had done, except tanning it, I thought. But all I'm finding here is unprocessed. Goes under material. Let's grab the two of those for a second. See what unprocessed looks like. Oh, you know what? It comes out saying crude. That's what it says, I'm pretty sure. Generator just went out. Come up and do some generator repairs here pretty soon. Yeah, crude. So that's where we get into the tanned. And that's where we're going to have to get into tanning. 69% for one of our 2 remaining sheets. I'll take it. Suspension performance, brakes performance, tires, run flat smalls. And then finally the muffler is a small muffler. I haven't found a large one yet, I don't think. And the bull bar is here under bumper, I believe. Front bumper, 93%. It's over here somewhere too. I'm just not seeing it right now. Front bumper right here, 93%. All right. I'm happy with that number. Right rear door, 57. Tail light, 50. That's easy enough. Change that out. I like our Humvee, engines at 100, with a quality of 49. Vehicle maintenance is definitely a part of driving the way I do. Windshield 73. Too small, I'll throw those into that. Front left window, let's go ahead and go for 100% repair on that one, since that's the important one. Suspension performance, brakes performance, tires, F-Series. Check tire pressure, we need some air in those. Alright, 35s all the way around. These look good. Give it a wash, because what would taking your car to a shop without a detail be like. I might not have water on. Nope, I got no water on board. Let's go ahead and dump some of this stuff off. Since I'm getting tired of hearing the Lamaze class. And I'm going to go ahead and put these into this crate, because we're going to start to set up these crates for us to use. Bed is empty. I think the Oshkosh is in decent shape since the last time we worked on it. We've actually taken it out that much. Tires we're not going to do anything about. Yeah, it needs some love, but it's not in any danger of falling apart on us. And the next thing we're going to use it for is more or less just a mobile place to sleep and haul back all those rags that we're going to get. So there is that. Let's go sit in the car for a few minutes and stop panting quite so much. Alright, a little better. Let's see here, looking at my list. We'll get rags, fix vehicles, we're done with that. The third animal pen, and some landscaping. Got that third animal pen almost done. I laid the stuff for it in there, and I was just getting ready to move what I think the rabbits over. So that'll be our next thing, and that is going to be our next episode. So I'm going to try and keep them down to an hour when there's sort of a easy place to quit and pick back up again. When there's real long things or whatever, then we'll go longer. But you know, we've done the vehicle maintenance, checked on them off our list. So at this point, I'm gonna head back upstairs here. Toss a little something in the oven, a little something. So we've got something we can take out of the freezer. Chicken feet. Oh, definitely gotta take some chicken feet. Put them in there. Bag of potato dots. Boom. We're gonna open up the bag of potato dots. We're gonna put those in the oven. Turn that on. How can you go wrong with tater tots, huh? Three of those. Eat one. That's going to give us 15, so we'll be 51 after that. 49, alright. Oh, 13, alright. Let's eat another one. That'll take us up to 63, 62, and then one more, 75. That's pretty good for now. Alright, we have worked on cars. We're going to take a break and come back and work on the pen. We're going to go ahead, next one, we're going to go ahead and move those rabbits over. Probably go ahead and purge a few of them. I don't know, we'll see. But move rabbits over, finish that pen. We need to put a chain link fence on. And then, boy, shoot, I think we're ready to, well, after that we'll do some landscaping. And then after that, we're ready to go up to the military checkpoint and start squishing heads with Chapter 6. Thanks for sticking around. I'll see you shortly. I'm just going to take a quick break, and I'll be back working on that pen. Thanks. This is Ace. I'll see you then.